Yo, what's up? Name's Jetlio1 and welcome back to some more Tales of Exilia. In the last episode we headed back over to Arjul here in, what is this, Lakutam Sea Haven, and now we're headed to the city of Xian because we're going to try and sneak around the entire continent to get back to Fenmont since they're guarding the ocean too well. So here we are in Lakutam High Road, very large and open area.
The spirit climb in Lakutam keeps the area cloaked in a perpetual golden sunset.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
It does look pretty nice. Subskit, not important. It does kind of bother me though that I'm only using or only checking mains because it bothers me that the message just sitting in the corner just hit select for this thing. And it's like I don't wanna, because again, even though it's kind of mean to do, I really enjoy kind of taunting my viewers, be like, hey, this game's good, I like this game. And a lot of the time it's, if you sit there and watch a video on things, I know it's not that way for me, but for a lot of people it's like, I can wait to play this game myself, and I'm like, no. Again, except for Sonic Adventure 2, if I'm playing something, I probably would very much like you to play it. Especially if it's Billy vs. Snake Man, which I can't make videos of, but I will tell you about it. And you better believe that I think you should play Billy vs. Snake Man, but this game too. You should play this game, especially now, because it's probably pretty cheap.
When I see a sunset
since it's a
like
bit of an old
this,
game, or yeah,
I can't
older
help
game.
but think of home.
And skipping out on skits means there's a lot of things you're missing, so you can go and watch those, just like with the hidden bosses and stuff. Do you want to fight me? I'll fight you, and then I'll do the skit.
Okay.
All right. Too low.
Nice job. Ring true. I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
Got him. Alright. No, it gave me a different skit. Oh well, if the red one comes back, I'll hit the red one. Hit the main. Yeah, like I know it's mean that I kind of taunt y'all. And I'm like, hey, look at all this stuff you're missing. But really, games are good. You should play games. You shouldn't just sit back and watch them. And I feel like I should leave something for you to find when you do go and play it, because you should.
Huh?
I've seen him using that bird to send letters before. To a woman, apparently.
Oh boy.
Sorry, folks, I'll be done in a jiff. Everyone, take 5.
But we just got here. Like that, we didn't even take that long. We took less than 5 to get here. Like, I'm looking at the timer. This video has been slightly over 3 minutes.
Hey, Mila.
Well, not counting the intro, but still.
You gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes, it was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
That little thing? But shouldn't you keep it with you?
No. In fact, it would be dangerous to get anywhere near the Lance of Kresnik with that Spyrex in hand.
That's fair enough.
Oh,
Would want to accidentally
you know better than
activate
me.
it.
There was a problem, however. The channeling circle that bound and captured the Four. I believe it was generated by that Spyrex.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, that there's a problem. Ivor's an idiot, and they'll probably take it from him.
I will need to generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the 4 great spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, too.
Can't we just
The
build
real
the bomb?
question, then, is when should I retrieve the key from Ivor?
Hey, does that mean you can also use Spyrex to cast arts? It's not just for the Lance of Kresnik?
What's the simplest way to explain this? Remember the street lamps in Fenmont?
Oh boy, a lesson.
People light them with spirit arts. It's a simple parlor trick. Even a child could do it. But what happens if more powerful spirit arts are required?
Those require a powerful caster, someone with a mana lobe of sufficient capacity. The greater the capacity, the more mana can be produced when using arts. That capacity is determined at birth. It's immutable.
Precisely. That's one of the laws of Riza Maxia. But a Spyrex doesn't rely on the caster at all. A caster wielding a Spyrix can power anything, from a tiny streetlight to a gigantic object like the Lance of Kresnik. Mana capacity ceases to be a limitation.
But that sounds really handy.
Oh, there's a cost, buddy. You know there's always a cost. It's never that easy.
It is handy, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. With the Spyrix, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that power to kill others, just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik. Anyhow, we should get going.
We sat here long enough for Alvin's meal break. It's time to go back to grabbing all the little shinies. Here we go. Golemology 101. For a second I thought that said Cosmology 101. I'm like, fashion frame? Fashion born?
You seem to know a lot about golems. What was that you said about earth spirits?
Golems are artificial constructs created by the Rashagol army through Earth Spirit channeling.
Did you learn that in your
They
studies?
can only work within particular spirit climes, but they're very powerful.
Are they more powerful than us?
Impressive.
Isn't she smart? Although she did just hear all that from Rowan.
But that she remembered is pretty impressive.
So she's just the conductor's parrot.
Elise learns spirit arts through intuition alone, so she hasn't made a proper study of the subject. However, once she learns something, her ability to recall it is quite impressive.
I learned a lot of other things too. Like Fenmon is protected to the north and south by golems, and the Fezabel Marsh. It's an impregnable defense.
Impregnable, huh? Can you tell me what that means?
Oh. Got her.
Well,
Hey man, spelling is another lesson from actually casting spells.
Perhaps it's time we expand our lessons beyond just spirit arts.
So we came from there. And we go north, so this is the wrong way, but there's a treasure chest. And I like treasure chests. Also, there's a hole in that wall that probably leads to something good, but I don't need it. I don't need to walk over there. I wish it was like the second game, though. In the second game, they added a thing where you can sprint, and if you run into an enemy, you automatically start the battle at a disadvantage, like you had gotten hit in the back, but you get to move very fast. So you combine that with the holy bottle, the enemy repellent, you can just sprint through fields.
I can't help but think of dinner. Are we eating
Especially when
soon?
you're on a New Game Plus like this, where you don't need to stop and fight enemies. Because on like a normal playthrough of this, if you play through, I'm going to warn you that if you don't use like XP food on like everything, you need to kill about, like, my usual rule for Tales is to kill every enemy you come across once, but this one has, you know, these larger fields. So you need to at least, like, everything on your path as you look around, like you run around and grab items, you should kill everything you come across. Don't skip them.
Hey, Mila?
Are you really Maxwell?
I am. Had I not mentioned that yet?
Ah, she isn't human! Run away!
Neither are you, stuffed animal.
Having seen the strength of Mila's resolve, I have no trouble believing that to be true.
So how come you look so normal?
I have taken physical form by using the elements within a human body as a catalyst, though it has proven to be an irksome vessel with many limitations.
So Mila is Maxwell in a human body.
Well, it doesn't change who she is, right? Let's leave it at that. It's still a little scary.
Again, says the girl with the talking stuffed animal.
Haven't you always known Mila to be scary when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well,
Who knows?
I suppose either will do.
Alright, Leia's notes.
What
Yeah,
were
what's
all
in the
those
notes she
notes
wrote?
that you gave to Mila?
Notes? Oh, those weren't notes. Those were free massage coupons.
What? But why?
Because that makes a compelling argument as to why she should come with us.
Case closed. Just let it go already.
Hey, Mila, what was in all those notes Leia gave you?
Just straight to the source, huh?
Notes? Oh, those were...
Free massage coupons!
Huh? Oh, yes. They were free massage coupons. Perhaps I'll use one right now.
Cool.
One massage coming right up.
The outplay.
You sure are tense today.
Am I? Hey, that... Oh, whoa. Massages are not bad at all.
I know, right?
What is going on with these two?
I don't know. But I mean, it does make sense that Leia would know how to do massages since she is a nurse and that's part of physical therapy. It's just kind of funny that they would actually put that into use.
Give it to us straight, Doc. How's Mila doing?
I understand this asperixis device is quite advanced, but I can't imagine it could have healed such a grievous wound in so little time.
When I first applied the asperixis, it caused such intense pain that she passed out. But now that she's more used to it, she can tolerate it, as long as she doesn't exert herself.
As long as she doesn't exert herself, he says, after she's just run across this plane and
Doesn't
fought an
sound
enemy.
like she's ready for any kind of battle.
Whoops, too late.
Sorry, I shouldn't give you such a hard time. It's not like Mila would let a little pain slow her down, right?
Thank you for the explanation. We'll take the lead for a while and give Mila time to rest.
As long as I'm on the battlefield, I'm sure we'll get by.
Thanks, guys.
Again, it's funny you say that because you're not on the battlefield, Alvin. Just like I'm used to having like the character type that Alvin fits into from Tales, where it's like the usual protagonist. He plays like Luke from Abyss, but the thing is that like for this game, just it feels a bit faster than the other Tales games. So like Jude's speed is so good, and then you want the raw damage of the magic attackers. So like having Alvin out never really fit with me. And oh no, why are you here?
It's a miracle! You can walk!
But why are you here?
Ivor? What are you doing here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Who's this guy?
He's a loser. He's not supposed to be here. Why is he here?
Mila's handmaid.
Now that your legs have healed, you must return to the village at once. Please. If something else were to happen to you, I don't know what I'd do.
I cannot return yet. I have business in Fenmont.
In that case, allow me to accompany you.
I wish we could so we could beat you into shape, but that's not
That
allowed.
won't be necessary. I have all the help I need.
We've got the full party.
From these people?
These people, Jude and Leia here, helped me walk again. They can be trusted.
Jude again?
Hey man, he's probably tired
Leia.
dealing with you.
Nice to meet you. He's got some issues, huh?
Understatement of the game award.
You must feel pretty pleased with yourself now that Lady Mila is on her feet again.
Well, I did promise I would help her walk again, and here she is walking.
He's got a point.
How dare you take credit for this miracle? It was all due to Lady Mila's divine power! It must have been!
Actually, it was a small little machine we put on her leg.
Maxwell, curse you! I was the one who was supposed to heal her!
Sorry?
That's right. Beg for your forgiveness, you phony! Atone for your blasphemy!
Man, you're probably gonna get tired if you keep waving your arms like that. You may want to calm down.
What is he talking about?
Don't worry about it.
It would seem Jude keeps the most eccentric company. All of his acquaintances are so unique.
That's putting it mildly.
Ivor, I gave you an important mission.
And you're botching it.
Why are you here?
I've not forgotten about the defense of the village. And the item you entrusted to me is safe. I have it hidden in a place known to no other. However, I recently received this.
A letter. What's it
Maxwell
say?
is in grave danger. You must rescue her at once.
You realize that sounds really fake,
I
right?
rushed forth immediately. I only just now caught up with you, Lady Mila.
You know, how did you know where we are anyways?
Who could have written something like this?
I wonder. But in any case, it's mistaken. As you can see, I'm perfectly Ivor, run!
Hope you dodge. have us here a throwdown.
You have got to be kidding me! It looks really, really pissed off!
How did this happen?
That doesn't matter right now. Just focus.
Okay.
Let's end it.
Okay.
Another charge up, and that ought to kill it. Yep. Big damage.
We finally stopped it.
That was too close!
What caused this?
You know, I did buy the XP doubler, but I forgot there was a boss out here.
So that was. That's all right.
Alright!
Cool, looks like we got 2 level ups off of that anyways for the most part. Now we're up to 10 points per level up, just stats on stats on stats.
How?
Like, we are so far ahead of the curve, it's not even funny. Because you're not supposed to be getting 5 points until it takes that many to make something happen. And like, since you get some stats every single point you spend, we're getting 5 sets of stats, everything. It's so good. Just 10 times XP is wonderful, and I love that feature.
You call that timid? I thought you said the monster would be a pussycat now that it's solemn and Renome is here.
That should be the case. Unless...
Unless there's a Seragios pushing it out of its natural habitat, like with the Raytheon and Rathalos.
With the 4 great spirits missing, the spirit climbs have essentially stopped shifting.
Great. How will we cross Fezabel Marsh to get to Fenmont?
That's a good question.
Cross Fezabel Marsh? You people are out of your minds!
You know, that's not exactly inaccurate.
Only a wyvern could reach Fenmont at this point!
Ooh, that's an idea.
Fortunately, it just so happens that I, the redoubtable handmaid, can be of assistance to Lady Mila.
You know a way to get there?
I have in my possession a wyvern, faithful only to me. I would be happy to transport Lady Mila to Fenmont.
So why didn't you do that in like the first place?
Is there any other way?
Huh?
There is, isn't there? Tell me.
Spill it. Don't fail this job.
I have heard of a clan in Shandu that can control monsters. They raise wyverns there, apparently.
Cool.
I guess that's our next stop.
I mean, we're pretty much already there, so we might as well.
Onward to Shandu.
Ivor, thank you. Ivor?
Are you okay, weirdo? No. He
Shall we
seems
go?
upset.
Yeah.
Let's just leave him be. Just again, I really like Ivor's cool. Like,
phony fraud!
like I can respect him. Ow. But like, I get what he's going for. He's trying to do the thing. He's trying to do his job. He really likes Mila. You can tell. He just wants
That's the
to
bird that
help.
delivered the letter.
But he's really bad at it, and I really wish that they would have added him to the party so that he could get a character arc where he gets better. But no, he just sits there as the running joke character, as the guy who tries too hard and botches everything, and they carry that into the second game, and it's like, no, you should have given him to us and saved him. He's cool. I like him. Oh well. That's a bird. Hey birdie, can you go get me a new sword? Dang, is there like only one pigeon in the world?
When Mila saves the 4 great spirits, she will need the key in your possession. This will be your chance to beat Jude once and for all. Wait until I contact you again. Then you will free the 4 great spirits and become Lady Mila's true champion.
This totally doesn't sound like bait to you. Really? See, this is what I mean. Like, if he was in the party, like, somebody would have piped up and been like, that's bait.
You won't get the upper hand this time, phony!
But since there's nobody to call him out on the shenanigans, he's just gonna fall for it. Like, that is one of the most trapping in traps that I've ever seen trapped, and you fell for it. Also, let's hit this before that thing
Ivor guy
attacks
is
us.
something else, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently he's Mila's handmaid. But perhaps we shouldn't be surprised at her unusual taste in friends.
They don't get much weirder than that.
You're one to talk, Tipo.
Oh, yeah.
He scared me. He was so mad at Jude.
He is a salty little bugger.
Well, he does attract the weird ones.
You're one to talk, Leia.
Hey, what's that supposed to
Leia's not weird. She's just a Genki girl.
Are we really
The problem
gonna
with
ride a
wyverns
wyvern?
after
They
Kipo finishes
sound
interrupting.
really scary.
Sounds like
We got 2
Ivor
enemies
found some
after us.
useful information. I hadn't heard about these wyverns before.
Wyverns are a special breed of flying monster native to a remote region of Azul. They're quite intelligent but very rare, and only those who have mastered a special art can train them.
Is it really safe to ride one?
That depends. I've heard that if a naughty child tries to ride, the wyvern will gobble her right up.
Oh, then they're probably gonna kill you on sight then, huh, bad boy?
Is that true?
Don't worry, Ellie's a good kid.
Yeah, she'll be fine. But what about you?
It would be a shame to see Tipo get eaten. That can't be good for a wyvern's stomach.
Probably not.
No, you can't let it eat me.
It's okay. You're a good kid too.
But he's not a kid, he's a toy.
Well, he's a gullible one. I can tell you that much.
The gel abstainers. I think that's a secret one, actually.
Okay. Oh,
A fantastic victory.
I think that's the secret one, though, for the gel abstainers, because there's usually like a achievement in Tales games for not using the healing potion equivalents for like a long while in the game, and since we're New Game Plus with ludicrous XP and
So
power
this
and
is
super
Xian
good
do.
weapons, we
Seems
don't
like a
need to
tough
heal.
place to
And
build
when
a
we need to
city.
heal, we have a medic. And welcome to Shandu. This is my other favorite town besides Laurent, because just it's so cool. Just hanging city just built in the middle of a canyon. It's great.
Clans have warred against each other in Azul since ancient times. Such constant conflict has led people to build cities where they can, even in places such as this.
The city seems especially lively. Are they having some kind of festival?
Ooh, I like festivals.
Hey, check out this cool statue.
These statues represent a fusion of international spirit faith and the local tradition of ancestor worship. Or so I've read.
Huh.
Yep, keep your noggin pointed in that general direction. Don't look at me. Look up. This town is infamous for falling rocks.
What? Don't scare me like that.
You speak as though you know
Certainly
the
hope
area.
not. Be kind of bad if people are just walking along and then boink, rock off the head. To the hospital you go.
Been here before. Business trip.
Let me guess, are you Mr. Worldwide?
What's wrong?
Hey, this place is familiar, ain't it, Ellie?
Yes, it is. I think we were taken here on our way to Hamil.
Did you once live in this area?
I don't know.
Well, let's go find out.
Huh? Where are you headed off to?
Duty calls. I'll see you all in a bit.
Mr. Worldwide's headed to the club. That's where I'm placing my bet.
You're not much of a team player.
You okay with this?
Leave him be. I know he'll be back. Let's look for those wyverns.
Alright, so are we looking for the large and red kind or the large and green kind?
Rock, paper, scissors!
Oh boy,
Going to fall!
Alvin wasn't lying.
Look out! Elise, are you hurt?
I'm fine.
I'm not fine! I'm not fine at all!
Miss Leia, please wake up.
Sorry about that.
I'll have you fixed right up.
Rowan, you're hurt. I'm so sorry.
Never fear, it is merely a flesh wound. You just worry about yourself.
I'm a doctor. Let me help. There you go. Easy does it. Thanks so much. Miss,
The name's Isla. You're gonna be fine.
Take it easy, Leia.
You should sit down for a while.
That's
That's a very suspicious guy.
Thanks so much, Isla. That was really kind of you.
yeah, that was very nice of you to help.
Not at all. That's my job. You folks don't look like you're from around here. What brings you to town?
We're looking for a
we're
Rathalos or
searching
a
for
Rathian.
wyverns. We heard we might be able to find some here.
Wyverns, huh? In that case, you should head across the river. You'll find some big ones in cages over there. Go and see for yourself.
That's great news. Thank you for everything, Isla.
I'm just glad I could help. Well, I've got to run. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.
Goodbye, and thanks again!
That's cool. I'm glad the people here are evidently friendly, except for a shady dude back there. Close call.
So there are just rock slides from time to time? This is a really dangerous city.
Man, if you think that's dangerous, you need to come to America, where it's like, yeah, tornadoes come through like once a month and just tear the entire town away, but it's fine. Oh, and then that one coast has just earthquakes all the time, bringing down buildings. Other coast has hurricanes coming in. The bottom part doesn't have too much to worry about, but when they get hurricanes, they're not ready for it, and it's also really hot down there. Just heat waves burning everything. Just, America's crazy.
And yet the cliff looks stable in the area around the statues.
We have to be careful here.
I'll keep looking up while I walk. Ah!
Careful now. You still have to look where you're going. An abundance of caution can be as dangerous as a shortfall.
Right.
Got it. A bum dance often can be as dangerous as a shortfall.
Were you even listening?
That didn't even make any sense, Tipo. Oh, whatever.
Human lives are short.
Yeah.
That must be why they strive to preserve themselves as statues.
Look at those giant ribbons.
Such beautiful cloth designs. This is quite a fascinating culture.
See, elevator. Let's head up top and see what they've got for us up here. Yep, those are wyverns. They're just not as red or green as I thought they would be.
Who's a good wyvern? Who's a good wyvern?
Yeah!
Why'd you bite his face? What good does that serve? Keep it, please.
You there! What do you think you're doing? Those wyverns belong to our clan.
We've come to take them. I'm pondering how to break the cages.
Really?
Whoa! Mila!
Poor Jude, she's gotta put
May
up
we
with all
please borrow your wyverns?
You can't be serious.
Ignore these outsiders. We're running out of time to find a champion.
this.
What?
Oh, well, it seems that the wyvern
It's
likes it.
submitted to her without the use of beastcraft.
That's because she's Mila Maxwell.
These people might be our answer.
Wait, hold on. You can't possibly be thinking of recruiting these fools.
Evidently he can and he is.
I'm Jurgen of the Katarl clan. You outsiders have arrived in Shandu at a crucial time for us. I'm sure you've noticed the crowds in the city.
Yeah, it seems like there's a festival going on. What do you need us for?
Once every decade, Shandu's clans hold a martial arts tournament. That tournament is tomorrow.
Well now, martial arts, you're speaking my language. Is it time to go all Dragon Ball Z in here, Cell Games time?
Our chief is the clan's only fighter, but unfortunately, he is leagues away in the king's service. We're on the verge of having to forfeit the tournament. This is a desperate time for our proud and ancient clan. And yet, I sense a special power within you. Would you be willing to represent the Katarl clan as our champions?
Sounds like fun.
Heck yeah! Where do I sign up?
That's the spirit, Leia.
Leia, he's asking all of us.
Ah.
If we enter the tournament on your behalf, will you let us borrow these wyverns?
That's the bargain. But you must do more than just enter. You must win.
We can do that.
I'll need to see a demonstration of your abilities beforehand as well.
You don't gotta worry. All we do is
We
win.
can do it, right, Mila?
Just call me DJ Khaled.
Yes. We need those wyverns.
Awesome! I always wanted to be in a real martial arts tournament. I'm stoked!
You're sure it's okay for outsiders like us to participate in the clan's tournament?
That's not a problem. Some clans have been known to recruit skilled warriors from the outside to boost their prestige.
I figured you folks were bigger sticklers for tradition.
I mean, it's still kind of tradition. You can show off the power of your clan by being like, hey, look, we managed to recruit the strongest person because we have the best resources to be able to offer them.
I'm gone 5 minutes and you get us neck deep in contact sports?
Hey, man, this ain't contact sports. This is murder fest. It's what we do. We just beat them down until they don't get back up. Have you not been here the whole game? We didn't just tackle the hog. We went and killed the hog. And then we took the XP and ran.
I can't take you people anywhere.
Where have you been, little buddy? We were nearly squished!
Sorry about that, Spud. I had a feeling you were all in trouble, though, so I came running.
Well, we're actually doing pretty fine considering we're handling this negotiation.
No harm, no foul, right?
He a friend of yours?
That's right. We're a package deal.
It's a bundle of 6.
Good. Then you can show me your combat skills. Come to the aerial arena.
Got it.
We're going to be headed to the aerial arena next, up there. So this has been Gently. I want to see you next time because this episode has been too long. And I will see you next time as we start off with favorite pets and then head to the thing. So see you then. See you then. I like facing the camera, okay? I don't like just ending off. Whatever. Goodbye.